Dude, I've got goosebumps.
Dude, this bow shoots like a dream, buddy.
I've got freaking goosebumps. Dude.
I know, I do too.
I can't believe it.
I do too.
All right, I'm coming back. All right, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay. All right, love you, buddy.
Right. Love you too. Bye.
All right, bye. Smoked him. Smoked him. Smoked him. Well, good morning, guys. I'm all set up. Came in here this morning way early. Did a hang and hunt with my Elevate Ultra stand in this cedar tree, and I'm in a great spot. Looks amazing. Got a big ridge right here, big grassy knoll that runs down. There's a cut cornfield down below me. Across the way, they just cut the beans last night, and the deer like to utilize this area as kind of a transition going back to bed. And so anyway, I snuck in. I got on the downwind side of that cornfield and just walked kind of about 60 yards inside the fence line, walked it all the way up this grassy ridge. Got into the cedar tree, and I'm looking around this morning. There's a couple rubs around me, which is just perfect because, like I say, this is the time of year that these bucks really start using this ridge, checking for scrapes, making rubs, obviously, but it's a good transition, good corridor from the feed to the bed. All in all, should be a good sit. We've got a huge cold front that just rolled in. It's about 42 degrees right now. Yesterday, it was 87 for a high. Today it's going to be 70 for a high and 42 for a low. Tomorrow is going to be 30 for a low. We've got a frost advisory, and like 61 for a high. So we're on the business end of it. Hopefully we have these bucks on their feet moving around. They should be. If I know anything about whitetail hunting, I know to be in the woods on a time like this. Buckle up, stay tuned. Hopefully we have something come in. We're getting pretty good shooting light now, so I'm gonna swap lenses and get to hunting. Alright guys, I am all set up in my saddle. I'm probably 28 foot off the ground, 25 maybe. I'm pretty high up here. This is a perfect saddle tree. I can get really, really high, overlook this big bean field, and just go about it pretty well undetected. Out in front of me here, I've got a mock scrape that I made last year, and it actually has reopened naturally. So these bucks are starting to cruise and just open up scrapes, make a couple rubs. They're just starting to feel things out. So hopefully it should be a good evening. Anyway, we're set up in the same spot that I shot a doe in, I don't know, a week ago maybe. So I'm pretty excited that I'm back in the same spot and have the perfect wind for it. I've got a standing cornfield over to my right on the neighbors, and then there's a standing cornfield back behind here, back behind this big bedding area. Now, there are cattle ran on this property behind me, but for the most part, the cattle keep to the big pasture fields and don't really come down in this bottom. So I say that now, I'll probably have cattle move in on me, but yeah, so anyway, should be a good evening set. I'm excited, got in here with plenty of time. Can't wait for the woods to start lighting up and hopefully have a big old shooter come in here. I know for sure of one big shooter, and there's a couple other like really good young deer. There's one young deer that's a 10 point that is just gonna be an absolute mega giant. He's long everywhere. Excited. Hopefully it goes down tonight. We'll see. Smoked him. Smoked him. Smoked him. He just went down right there. He just went down right there. Yes. That's the buck I came in here for. Oh my gosh, I just smoked him right there. 86.5 yards. I just smoked him right there, guys. Oh my gosh, I just smoked him right there. That's the buck I came in here after.
Yo, what's good?
I just heart shot a giant at 86.5 yards.
No, you didn't.
I'm dead serious, dude. Got everything on video. Got everything on video. The other buck is walking up to the arrow and smelling it right now.
You're kidding.
86.5 yards, dude. Heart shot him. He just tipped over right here in the tree line.
Bro!
Oh, dude.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh, dude. Lord.
I'm shaking so bad now. Oh my gosh, dude. I gotta pull this stand out while I've got a little bit of... Oh my gosh, dude.
You animal.
Okay, start driving to that pin. I got more people to call here. Well, I got a little light for the camera.
I'm speechless, dude. My jaw is on the ground, bro. Congratulations 1,000 times.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
God is so good. God is so good.
I cannot believe it, bro. I'm alright. I'm gonna be there. I'm like 5-10 minutes from home right now. So
Okay, you'll be about it. You'll be about an hour 10. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna take my stand out. Give him plenty time. I might even.
Yeah, don't even walk up on
Yeah, I might even just go back to my truck and regroup. That shot felt so good.
Dude, and the letdown, I can't believe you had the dude.
The fact
that was professional level. Dude. Professional level archery.
Oh, thank you, dude. The fact that I can't believe I let down on him either, dude. I had my pin locked on him and I'm like, dude, make this count. Like, don't be stupid about this. And he was just feeding. He knew nothing was in the world. So I still had, at that time, I still had 10 minutes of light left. I'm like, he's in the wide open, dude. He ain't going nowhere.
You're kidding.
I let my bow down, regrouped and pinned my hip against the tree, drew again, and I'm like, oh, we're rock solid, buddy.
I'm freaking, dude, I've got goosebumps.
Dude, this bow shoots like a dream, buddy.
I've got freaking goosebumps. Dude.
I know, I do too.
I can't believe it.
I do too.
I'm coming back. All right, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay. All right, love you, buddy.
Love you too. Bye.
All right, bye. Well, just getting the camera arm taken off. Gonna grab the bow, hop out of the saddle, gonna take off all the sticks. I'm just gonna pull this whole set. Hung this set today. Killed a buck. Hopping back out. Killed him with the brand new Hoyt Carbon RX9. I think, I could be wrong, but I think this is the first whitetail to be killed with the Carbon RX9. This bow is still in the testing phases, and my gosh, it performs very well. We got Ethan here with me. I waited. I just sat in the tree. Is my headlamp going out? Probably. I sat in the tree and just made some phone calls and just spent some time in prayer and just enjoyed this beautiful evening for like a while, because I knew Ethan had over an hour drive to get here. I knew I had a little time, so I just stayed up in the tree, gave the deer some time in case he needed it. He didn't need it. He died right away. I got down, took the set out of the tree, came over, checked on the arrow. Arrow's coated. I wanted to look for first blood, found first blood, but I wanted to wait for Ethan to actually... So I've seen the deer belly up, but I haven't walked up to him yet. So
I begged him
Ethan
to try to
begged me
wait.
not to, so.
I was like, no, dude, you have to wait. You have to wait.
We're gonna go do the first look recovery on this deer with Ethan here. Thank you for coming, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't miss it.
Zero shot. I'm gonna load this thing in the truck without help.
No.
Like monster body. Looks like a dang elk. This buck came in, plenty of shooting light left. got everything on video. Small buck came out first, which was actually a pretty nice buck, but it was just like, he was borderline, you know, probably not a shooter, but just a real good up and comer. This deer comes in behind him on this trail right up here, and he just looks like a Brahma bull, like huge body, walks out. I picked up my binos just long enough to look at him and be like, yeah, I'm shooting that deer. Drew my bow, got on him, and my pin float was just too much pin float. I'm in my saddle and I was full extension with my legs in my saddle, shooting off my weak side of the saddle, which is the right hand side of the tree for a right-handed shooter. The left hand side of the tree is the best side to shoot from, and I was on the right side. So I have my pin on him and it's just too much float, and so I just told myself, I'm like, he's calm, I've got plenty of light, plenty of time. I let my bow back down and I'm like, I got to figure out how to brace myself better for this shot. And so I get down, and I'll have to look back on the video, but I'm pretty sure I braced my hip against the trunk of the tree, which kind of locked my legs solid. I ranged him again, got really good range on him, drew my bow, anchored, and my pin is just rock solid on this deer. Like, as solid as it can be. And he's feeding, leg forward, not a clue in the world, just a perfect scenario. I was shooting my hinge, pulled through, click on my hinge goes off, I'm pulling, just staying strong on my shot breaks, arrow flies. So this bow's 85.5 pounds, and I don't think nocturnals hold up very well under that much weight. And the nocturnal didn't turn on until the arrow impacted the deer. The arrow hit the deer and it was enough shockwave to turn the nocturnal on, and you just see a flash of light right in the 12 ring. He wheels around, runs into the tree line, and like 6 seconds of thrashing, right away he hits the tree line, and right away you can just hear thrashing, and then it just goes completely silent. So I made all the calls, calling all my buddies, calling my brother, calling my girlfriend, telling everybody what just happened. And so I got out, pulled my hang and hunt set out. I was in the tethered saddle, pulled that whole system out, walked out, checked the arrow. The arrow's coated in blood. And I walked up to check first blood, found first blood, looked up, and he's literally laying like 20 yards inside the tree line right here, belly up. I backed out because I told my brother Ethan, who's behind the camera right now, that I would wait for him.
I begged him.
He begged me to wait, so took everything in me. I pulled out, and we're gonna go walk up on him. A little first look. But I called Evan with Hoyt. So I work with Hoyt. Hoyt's been an incredible partner of mine for years now, and so the last several years I've been getting like the bows to test during season before they launch. So you guys probably won't, you guys won't see this video until after this RX9 has launched, but I called Evan, just told him the story, and I was just hyped, and Evan's a good buddy, so just sharing the story with him. And I asked him, I was like, has anyone killed a whitetail with the RX9 yet? And I am the first person to kill a whitetail buck in the world with the Carbon RX9, so pretty cool.
First person in the world.
16-year-old Joel would be geeking out, and I'm geeking out right now, but crazy how good this bow shoots. Crazy, and holds like a rock, dude. I mean that pin was just dead buried. All right, let's go look at the arrow real quick, and then let's go recover him.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's a little dried now and starting to frost over, but perfect blood. When I walked up on it, it still had bubbles on it. It was just perfect lung blood. So shot him, he was standing right about here. It blew through him, hit the ground there. He took off in this trail. We'll get him, dude. Let's go get him. We got blood right here on the stop. Blood right here. Blood down there.
No.
Look at that body, dude.
No way. No way, Joel. No way. What a stud.
That's him, dude. I've known this buck for a little while now. And that is him. Never had a name for him, but look at all the gnarly, dude, look how gnarly he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will probably go an inch. 9 point with some trash.
Bro.
Old deer.
Bro.
Oh, dude.
Unreal.
Look how big that body is.
Bro. Put your bow on him?
Monster. Absolute monster, dude.
Yeah, that's a big body.
All right, guys, here he is. Just a absolute stud of a Nebraska deer. This deer is one that I've known about for the last 2 years, and I hoped that he made it through rifle season last year. I wasn't sure whether he did or not, and turns out he did. I pulled up my binos, took one quick look. I'm like, yeah, he's a shooter for sure. This bow is absolutely dialed, very, very consistent bow, very accurate bow, and it's 85.5 pounds, so it's also very, very fast, very hard hitting. Shooting a 500 grain arrow and it just flies like a dart. This bow is so fast, and I'm incredibly confident with this bow. I'm incredibly confident with my shooting. I couldn't have got a better shot like that at 20 yards. I mean, it completely depends on the animal's body language, what they're doing. Are they alert? Are they paying attention to you? What's going on? And everything just played out perfect. He was feeding, and he had his shoulder forward, and he was broadside, and it was dead calm. I mean, everything played out perfect. Put a perfect shot on him. What do you make it, 25 yards?
If
maybe?
that.
Maybe 25 yards, and I think we can count it back on the video, but within, I mean, under 10 seconds, he was crashing and thrashing, and then it just went completely silent. So very, very quick, very efficient. Those Swacker broadheads are insane. I mean, they fly like a tack, and they are absolutely devastating. I mean, they're incredible blood trails. The deer don't run far. They're just such a good head, but I am pumped. This couldn't have been a better, it's October 14th, couldn't have been a better start to my whitetail season. Leave for Georgia to hunt the Realtree farms here in like a week at this point. And then we start the tour. So we're gonna be going to Missouri after Georgia, then we're gonna go to Kansas, then Texas, then back through Oklahoma, possibly North Texas. I mean, we've got a bunch of hunts on the horizon, so this was just a great way to kick it off. An absolute stud in Nebraska. Got a little history with this deer, got some trail camera pictures of him. I was actually trying to hunt him last year. Last year was an awesome deer as well. He put on some size, and it's just a great deer. Man, God is good. I've been having such a fun time with this whole, I guess if you want to call it a career, but this whole journey in the outdoor space and the outdoor industry. And I have you guys to thank for just everything and where I'm at. It's a lot of God, it's a lot of support from you guys, and it's a lot of hard work, and I'm just living my dream. I just truly am living my dream, and I just feel blessed. This buck right here is the first whitetail to be taken with the Hoyt Carbon RX9 in the world. So kind of cool. 16-year-old Joel would be freaking out. I'm kind of freaking out right now anyway. It's just so surreal, and so I just feel blessed. It's awesome. I appreciate y'all watching. This has been such a fun hunt. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we got Georgia next, so we'll see y'all in Georgia. We appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.